Hey there, fancy friends, it's Oliver, and today I will show you an interesting way how to power up a thrust with a cane. It is Bartitsu time, so let's dress up a little bit. Pierre Vigny's canne method, as found in Lang's book, The Walking Stick Method of Self-Defense, uses some interesting ways to power up attacks using the bigger muscles of your body. Last time I demonstrated you some very powerful strikes that could be done after some parries. The positioning of these parries loads the strikes as it is used your muscles to close and open or to explode in the strike, in the riposte. There are various systems for fighting with a cane in the 19th century, but they are not so different if one has a closer look. But even if we compare the methods of great fencing masters as Le Bourget, Larrivée or Charlemagne, which are all tufted French canne, the canne of Pierre Vigny is very different. I do not say it's better or worse, but it's just different. The poses from Bartitsu's cane fighting method are kind of iconic. One feature most people will tell you about this system is the focus on the draw back high hanging guard, like here. But it's not the only guard position, and today I will choose a hanging guard, but to the front and relatively flat, so you will have less problems with the follow-up. So this will be more like this, but you can also do a guard with the tip high. The focus has to be hand to the front. So the important part, if it's this guard or it's this guard, is that it's in front, because it's a target now. And the most important part is that you're aware of it, that it's a target now. And for us, it's just a bait, because if you know what your opponent will do, it will be easier to defend. But what we are going to do today, Lang calls it the hand guard or wrist guard. Just imagine, if you're standing here and someone hits your hand, it's a quite natural movement to just draw back the hand or slip them to the side. And we take this natural movement today and spice it up a little bit. So from here, it may be here or maybe here, it doesn't matter. First thing you do is to rotate your hips, and this will naturally move your hands backwards to you. But what you're also going to do is to bring back both arms as far as you can. And from this, it's quite obvious that we will follow up a thrust with our cane into the face of our attacker. Show you again, it's just like here, and it's already loaded, comes up to the front. But if you do not use the position of the handguard well, you will miss something. Because we not just draw back the arms, it's not just bring it back to the rear, it's open up the whole chest. So in the moment when I'm to the front and I bring my arms back, I'm not only bring my elbows to the back, but I open up my chest here. So there's tension all over here. And in the moment I want to release it, again, I release it, I let it explode to the front. I open up the chest and I explode to the front. Then it will be a very, very powerful thrust. So open up the chest, and it is easier with both arms, so bring this in the game also. From here, hips rotate, open the chest, and let it go. A quick reminder, it was called the Bartitsu School of Arms and Physical Culture. And if you want to train those muscles in a functional way, contemporary Indian clubs are one of the best ways to do so. This small exercise opens up the chest and the natural movement of the shoulders. It is pure gold, and luckily for you, I have also a big playlist about Indian club swinging. To bring this into practice, you need a silent guy for assistance. Everyone needs a stick. I need a hard stick, he needs a soft stick, I need a glove, and he needs the mitt. So, we start with the first variation. So you just bring yourself in a guard stance, present your hand, keep the bait, and he takes the bait. And you just do the wrist guard. So if this works, he could do it faster. You can change the guard. Important part is bring in the hips, bring the arms back, and extend the chest. And if this works for you, we start with the riposte, and the riposte is obviously the thrust to the mid. If you holds the mid too stable, it probably hurt a little bit in your arm, so there are two possibilities to avoid that. First is he goes a little bit with the pressure, or I release my grip a little bit and slide forward on the cane. Yeah? We won't just use this as a target. Yeah? It doesn't matter if you hit really, really hard or just hard. It's just the target. Choose your guard, let the other hit your hand, take the guard, and from here, release the pressure and do a little lunge and hit the mid. So, you see, it does not matter if he hits the stick because it's only the stick. It's not the hand. It's no problem for us. So, third variation would be a flick. So I just replace the thrust to a flick because a flick comes from the thrust. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. Again, I never saw this kind of thrust setup before. And I would have loved to hear from Vigny about the creating process of his system. That would have been really, really interesting. And if you want to support us for our free content here for everyone, join us on Patreon or become a member on YouTube. At least you can like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thanks in advance, and see you in the next video.